Not yet halfway. This has been going on for like 20 minutes.
It won't end, Danny.
This is the lengthiest, girthiest demo we've ever played on this stream. It's never going to end.
It is so girthy.
I hope you enjoy this demo. If you do, please leave me mail saying so. Because that's very important.
And helping me to judge if what I am doing, I can't read any of this.
Hey, that's using the Super Nintendo's transparency layer, I hope you know. Without any docks, without any original hardware. What else does that have? Change the music. Now it's time for some credits. Just so you know who was involved in making this demonstration.
You can cut out half those words. Ducks!
Wow.
He looks like he's made of meat.
They call him Meat Boy.
Thank you, Dax. Ugh.
Dax.
Dax is meaty boy word.
Is there anyone else?
Spy,
oh,
who's
Spy.
Also, I guess that's wet and not meaty.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Dry yourself off, Spy. Get a towel, Spy.
So you're gonna call up the funhouse or the graveyard?
I am calling the graveyard, baby.
Same. I want to know what's at the graveyard.
What?
2 people doing the graphics?
Dredd!
And one of them's Judge Dredd?
Judge Dredd!
I mean,
it's Europe, so it's
I want to
okay.
get tonight's stream started, but there's just so many credits. Oh, you gotta credit the musician, too. Okay, this has got to be the last guy, right?
Yeah.
I swear, I'm gonna start doing a timing test, and this is gonna become a real stream any second now.
We will stream eventually. Hold on to your butts.
Change the music. You have reached.
Oh my god, are we reaching the end?
Is this it? Is this the end?
You, Chad, have gone on a journey with us. A journey to the end.
A journey of discovery.
It is the end!
The
end.
end.
I'm so happy. Ah! Okay, it was worth it, worth it, worth it, worth
100% worth it.
Worth it,
I didn't even know that was coming at the end. That was great.
Worth it, worth it, worth it.
So on that note, hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to Mascot Friday. Feel free to not read any of that because you can't.
Nope.
On this show, we, the Retro Pals, rank mascot platformers. We play them, we throw them on the mercy of the court, that is you all, and we rank them on our Big Master list. This week we're doing Super Nintendo platformers, spooky style. A lot of these games are horror themed, some of them more psychological horror than others, like Harley's Humongous Adventure, which unfortunately didn't get in.
Yeah.
What we do have for you tonight are the top 3 games from today's poll. Those are Nosferatu, Magic Boy, and The Mask.
Whoever voted that in, bless you. It's hilarious. It's beautiful. And I am very excited to play what I have never played before. Also, thank you to Danny Dino Heart. It says you can't read that text, but you can read my 4-month anniversary. Thank you for resubscribing 4 months in a row.
Nice, thank you. All right, so full disclosure. Subscribers, you will notice a couple of new additions to our emote lineup. First of all, we have that little kid from Bouncers, courtesy of friend of the show Uzi, who made us that icon. That is the famous Swords of Death / disappearing box trick from our famous Sega CD killing moment. This is really still going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now the other one is one I want to give some full disclosure about.
Okay, please.
The other one is a little Kermit saying the letter H, because Alex made an offhand comment last week. I think it was during Mascot Friday, come to think of it.
It was.
Where he essentially said kids in the future are going to be on some next level memes that we won't even get. It'll just be like a picture of Kermit saying the letter H, and it's going to be hilarious. Well, a lot of people latched onto that. They started making that meme, and our Discord was flooded with it. So there you go. There's your Kermit with an H. Now, full disclosure.
Yes, please.
I am almost positive that Alex ripped that off from something on Twitter.
I'm 100% sure I either read that as a tweet on Twitter or as a goof someone made. I am so sure I didn't make that up.
I know that because I also saw that tweet. I don't know if it was word for word or just in a similar vein. But if you know what that tweet is, at least let us know what the source is.
I don't want to rip anyone off. I really, really don't. My brain is just very lizard-like and...
Kermit with an H. I like it.
Kermit with an H is all I can
Anyway,
think of.
please enjoy that Kermit responsibly. I don't know what situations would call for a Kermit with an H, but it's there, just in case. And now we have some personal greets, which go out to...
Thank you.
Literally unending. Down, up, down, up. Alex, which greets do you like to give this week?
Greets to Kermit.
Greets to Kermit.
Greets to Kermit saying H.
Alright, timing's good. We're on the right video setting. Let's play some games. Alright, first up tonight, we got a game called Nosferatu.
Oh, sounds spooky.
It's a little bit spooky. Now, this game was announced even before the Super Famicom came out in Japan. It was eventually released in North America in 1995, a month after the PlayStation launched. So this game was in development for quite a while. And publisher Seta, who we covered in a recent episode of N64 Chronicles...
Which you will all see on Monday.
They dumped a lot of resources into this, as you'll see. I'm going to give Alex the controller here.
Great.
In fact, normally I wouldn't even say this qualifies as a mascot platformer, but it's spooky season. We had to put it in there somewhere. Mm-hmm. And it does have a lot of platforming, so once we eventually expand our reach beyond the mascots, we would have included this. Anyway, something about a bat.
Cool.
Cool. Bats are cool.
They are cool.
They're the reason for the season.
We got some resubs here. Thank you to Speedy Bree, who is resubscribing. They say, "Hey pals, thanks for the streams this week. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one as one of my old co-workers died unexpectedly. Keep doing what you're doing. Game and love, dream and friends." Thank you. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, sorry for your loss, but thank you.
I think we had one other sub that I missed too. Oh, Uzi resubbed as well.
Nice, thank you. And thank you for the bouncer once again.
Oh god, Uzi resubbed with "Somebody stop me." Oh
no. Oh. It's finally time. We finally have to play The Mask. Our first Jim Carrey game on the Mascot Friday.
We have not been paying attention to this poor Dracula. I should pay attention. Is it based on the movie? It's based on?
It's based on the mythos, I think. I'm pretty sure it's not a licensed game. It's just based on the Nosferatu legend.
Well, the first movie is probably in public domain. It was like from the 20s.
Oh, that's true.
I think. I don't know.
Yeah, they licensed the estate of Vlad the Impaler, and that's what took up most of their money.
Alright, let's see what I can change about this. It already looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's got a style for sure.
Whoa, cool.
And all the art in this game has this really detailed, semi-realistic style to it. Gotta say, among Seta's games, this is an easy standout. Because we've been researching it lately, and they do a lot of Mahjong and Shogi games, mostly.
25 bits from Electric Boogaloo with "Somebody Spank Me." So we're in hell. We're in hell. Cool, thanks.
What if there was a Jim Carrey crossover movie where, like, he played every character?
That seems like hell. Would he play the character in Liar Liar as well?
Yeah, it would be like The Mask versus the Riddler.
Would he play the character in Lemony Snicket too?
Oh, sure.
Would he play the Grinch too?
Well, you're Jim Carrey, and you're in jail, as you should be.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I solved the puzzle immediately.
And right away, you'll notice that this is pretty much in the same vein as Prince of Persia, yeah. Quite similar, but it has a much bigger emphasis on combat. Namely, you know karate, and you can just beat the shit out of the demons that you find.
Wow, I can fight! Look at this!
Yeah,
I got some moves.
The prince needed a sword, and even he didn't use it very well, but this guy, he just puts up his fists.
Can I free this guy? Free him?
I don't think so.
Boo.
It's just window dressing, like Dark Souls.
I'm trying to step on it.
You're doing it. You're making it wiggle. It's not liking it, that's for sure. This fight didn't go how you thought it would, did it, Mr. Centipede?
I got a crystal.
Good job.
That centipede couldn't hurt me if it wanted. That's cute.
No. God, the graphics in this are amazing. This totally looks like a game that was just in development hell forever, and they just kept polishing and polishing. Yeah, it's like if Prince of Persia was a brawler, that's what this is.
Oh, I can go in.
Krungo expected a platformer where you play as Nosferatu. No, unfortunately, it's not the case.
I got a life something.
Oh, you got like, yeah, it was a life up.
These guys aren't even attacking me. I'm kind of being a dick here. Look, see, they're leaving me alone.
Oh!
Oh, jeez.
That was a dramatic death. I have seen a few people play this, and it gets really difficult, but people seem to have a positive impression of this. They think it's worth finishing. Also, the control looks a lot smoother than Prince of Persia. Like, you were sliding around all over the place if you were first playing Prince of Persia. But this game, they make it a little more tight. Oh, shit.
Oh, crap, 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 crap.
Gotta get out of there.
No, I gotta fight this guy.
Okay. Teach him a lesson.
Yes. I'm the anti-Nosferatu squad.
See the way his arms dangle at his side? And then he just melted.
Bye. Oh, I don't think he can lose. I mean, I don't think he can be defeated, so I'm out of here.
That looks like the exit right there.
There we go.
Hey, good job.
Yeah. What the hell? I'm not that terrible at this.
Yeah, this does a much better job of easing players into it than Prince of Persia did.
I'm also playing on easy.
Alright, here you need to run and then slide.
Okay.
I think you slide with the shoulder buttons, maybe? I could be wrong.
No.
Or maybe you just push down.
Try. No, it's not down. I pressed all the buttons at once and that seemed to work.
Okay,
one of that out.
One of them worked.
I got smashed.
Yeah, Alex was pushing the button to hit the bump and take a dive.
Okay, I'll take...
So this is also similar to Prince of Persia. Oh, bad checkpointing.
Oh.
It's similar to Prince of Persia in that there's a time limit as well. I think if you use too many continues, you're locked into the bad ending. You gotta be able to get through this on as few continues as possible. Yeah, it sort of looks like Prince of Persia without the rotoscoping, and yet the animation still looks really good. Alright, since Seta's fresh on my mind, other games you might remember him for include Cubillion for the Game Boy, which was kind of a unique puzzler, and The Wizard of Oz for Super Nintendo, which was also on this week's Mascot Friday list, but didn't make it in, unfortunately. And I like how it shows that hall where you just came from, but from a different perspective.
Yeah, this game is really cool.
It just looks like a game made by artists.
Oh, that crystal.
Oh yeah, I guess the Oddworld series is pretty similar to Prince of Persia and this. There are a few games in that mold, I guess you could say.
That, like, really strict movement mold? I don't know how you would call it.
Yeah. It's, like, really strict, but also really consistent. Like, once you learn how the movement works, you can pretty easily move around. Okay, you made it here with a lot more time.
Okay, that's not the button.
That's the shoulder bash, I guess.
I'm just trying to figure out what button I used to slide.
Cinematic platformers is what they're called, according to Video Game King and Scarlet Swordfish. Yeah.
I'm just pressing all the buttons at once to slide. If anybody knows the button to slide.
Oh, you started to do it. You just need to do it further away.
I have no idea what the button is.
Just keep pushing all the buttons.
I did it last time, but I literally pressed every button last time. Oh, I did cool.
Oh, nice.
Slide. Slide.
Down and attack. All running.
Oh my god.
Too far. I mean, too close. Try it again.
Big problems with the double tap.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Don't get crushed.
Okay, I made further than last time. After this death, I'm handing it to you, though, because I've played this for a bit.
Okay.
I'm getting all these crystals.
Mm-hmm. You're crystal rich.
What am I gonna do with all these crystals? Like, does Dracula, like, hate it when you steal his crystals? Because, I mean, if he does...
I think so, yeah. That's your way of getting back at him. Cool Coyote says the later levels get more variety, but they also get way more difficult. Which, yeah, it sounds about right. Yeah, I have seen people like Macaw on Twitch play through this game in full. The one thing I remember is the last boss fight. Like, oh
Wow,
my god, that
what?
takes forever.
Stop that!
Yeah, beat the shit out of it.
Stop that!
I do just like the idea of wandering around punching out these ghouls. Like with your fists. It's not with a magic sword or even a gun, it's just your bare fists.
Well, the ghouls killed me.
They sure did. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot here. Good job, Alex.
Ah, thanks.
Alright, what's the general consensus on this game?
I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
It's super cool, yeah. Seta, they poured everything they had into this, and there's no way it could have paid off, not after so many years of development.
It feels like a better version of, It feels like, God help me for saying this, I like it more than Prince of Persia. I haven't played the later levels, so that's maybe unfair of me.
It's more approachable, is the thing. Prince of
Yeah.
Persia, you're playing that first level many times before you finally beat it, but this, you can actually make some progress. You do a shoulder charge against
That
these damn
shoulder
things.
charge against vampires. It's like you're...
Fucking jump kick? Look at this.
It's like you're a jock, like... It's like you're a jock trying to kill Dracula because he's too much of a nerd.
Totally.
Oh my god.
Coming here to punch out that nerd Dracula.
You're gonna give Dracula
And his pal Frankenstein. Fuck you too.
Dracula and Frankenstein is swirly. You're just gonna like... Oh my god!
Just disrespecting Frankenstein. Oh shit, he's gonna get me again. Ow. Just bowling me over like I'm not even here.
He's just punching the shit out of you, man.
There we go. Are these spikes?
No, they're fine.
Okay. Man, I didn't even know that you could lower yourself down, but this game is so Prince of Persia that I just did that instinctually and it worked. Yeah, if you're familiar with Prince of Persia, you'll be right at home with this game. It's a little bit tighter, but the gameplay overall is much the same. Yep, including those pressure plates on the floor. Yeah, doing the double tap is kind of rough.
Yeah,
Whoa!
A little difficult.
Traps everywhere, too. At least not many instant kill ones so far, I will say that. Wow.
You just
My dude's getting beat up just from running into
against
walls.
the wall.
Abominator says the time limit is way too strict in this game. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's one thing this game has that Prince of Persia doesn't. It's got a damn time limit. Oh, look at this area. Look at that background.
This kicks ass.
This looks more like something like an early PlayStation game or something. Just the amount of detail they put into stuff.
Mm-hmm. So who are you fighting?
This guy.
What is he like?
Oh my god, it's a werewolf! It was a full moon.
Oh shit.
Kicking the werewolf in the face.
He's almost gone. You
Yeah! Take that, werewolf.
did it! Oh shit, he's
Man or
sunk to
wolf,
the earth.
pick one. He poses. There's a stage clear and he poses.
Yes!
That's awesome. Dude, I love this game. This is pretty great.
Oh man, who posted this? We got the sprite sheet posted by Trello Radio Network, and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'd imagine. A lot of frames of animation in your character. And pretty much everything else. They didn't really skimp on the detail, at least so far. Oh my god, they fight you now.
Well, you beat up their best friend, Big Wolf.
Jeez. Jeez. Hell with that guy. I'm just gonna shoulder ram this giant eyeball. Hey, behold this.
You say it, you run straight into a wall.
That eye thinks I'm really badass now.
That eye is like, oh wow, can't mess with that guy. He's gonna run.
Oh shit! Right on my back.
You extremely died, Danny. That was...
One thing I like about this character is he has a real sense of weight to him. Like, you really feel it if you drop a couple of floors. He just drops like a sack of potatoes.
It's because he's a quarterback.
That's true.
He's gonna go play for the Dallas Cowboys or the Green Bay Packers one day. After he beats up Dracula.
Dracula's giant flying eyeballs. Fuck this.
That was cool.
Yeah. Okay, don't just jump off. Oh shit. Okay.
See, the slide isn't that easy to do.
It isn't, no. It's actually pretty complicated. I don't think it needs to be 2 button presses after running. I think you can just make it down. That would be enough for me.
Alright, according to Video Game King, there are only 2 people who run this on speedrun.com, and the easy mode run is about 25 minutes, hard mode run about 45.
Oh, so this is pretty short. I remember this game taking hours whenever people attempt it blind. But I guess you can get that time down pretty well. Looks like this is a dead end.
Sure is.
Okay, if you push up and he can't grab onto something, he just won't jump, unlike Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
That's interesting. Prince of Persia lets you do that at any time because often there were ceiling tiles that were loose. But here it just straight up does it for you, if it's possible.
According to Codeman, the composer of this game also did the music for Cybernator and Brainlord.
Oh, wow. Cybernator is some good stuff. Oh, God. Okay, does anyone know how to deal with this guy? Other than running away and then getting punched in the face. Like a coward.
He punched you in the...
He sure did. And thanks to this game's animation and the weight everything has, you really felt that. It felt like getting punched by a Frankenstein.
Alright, we got advice on how to defeat Frankenstein from Arnold Rimmer. Beat him up.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't get to him this time. Alright, it looks like you need individual strats for each enemy. There has to be some way to take out that damn beholder.
Can you shoulders?
Aha! Ho 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 ho! Take that.
Oh my god, I was...
Yeah, that jump didn't look like it was gonna make it.
That jump scared the shit out of the old Alex here. Here, Danny, I'm Alex.
Yeah.
This game's got me all twisted about, like old Dracula here.
Dracula's pretty twisted.
He is. He's like...
Who drinks blood? Other than billionaires.
I was gonna say he's like the Joker in a way.
Okay, there has to be a way to slip past old Frankie here.
Slide between his legs?
Well, I got what I wanted.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
This is how it would work if I was really facing off against a Frankenstein. I'd just be like awkwardly trying to get around him.
The wall.
Oh, this is good, though.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot says that blood can be used as a substitute for eggs in many recipes, and just as a note, I will not be going to Whiskey Tango Foxtrot's house for breakfast.
What's this? Oh, okay. I figured it was either a switch or I was going to put a bunch of spikes in my face. I bet the game will totally do that later on, too. No, Frankenstein had a name. It was Frankenstein. Look,
Yeah,
there's another Frankenstein. He's where the famous Frankensteiner came from.
Victor Hugo's novel filled with people getting... That's not Victor Hugo, that's Mary Shelley. What am I, an idiot? I am. But fucking Mary Shelley's WrestleMania.
Yeah. And I guess kind of ironically, this game doesn't seem to be as gory as Prince of Persia, at least so far. Like, it has good reason to be.
Yeah,
It's horror themed.
Yeah, it's kind of clean for, you know, a nasty game.
For one of those nasty Sata games. Oh, let me up the stairs! Oh,
He killed you before you could.
I just wanted to be up the stairs. Oh boy, it started me off way back.
We're getting demands for a spike death.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just ram it right into that eyeball.
That's really...
Alright, spike death, huh?
That wasn't gory at all.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That was clean as hell.
This is post-Mortal Kombat. The standards have been raised. Oh, it sped up!
I'm sorry.
This wily eyeball.
I'm sorry.
Your character can really take a hit, too. It is pretty comical. Just watching him get flung around.
Quill Coyote, I'm pretty sure Dracula holding the letter D, all deep fried in Photoshop is a Kenji Eno joint. I'm pretty sure that was going to be the real sequel to D.
Dracula just holding up the letter D.
Mm-hmm.
D3, the Mighty Ducks. So I guess we should answer this question now. Is Prince of Persia a mascot platformer? You know, if we let this in, it has to be. Yeah, I'm thinking of broadening the definition just a little bit. Because there isn't much point in just saying, well, it's a platformer, but it doesn't have mascots, so... Nah.
Alright, we got 25 more bits from, pardon me. Electric Boogaloo saying, hope you guys get to stream EA Square's PS2 launch title X Squad one day, which the composer of this game also worked on.
Oh, I have never heard of that.
Well, if Tomb Raider is a mascot platformer, then...
True. I guess it would be.
Go to Nationals, baby! This is what it looks like every time you just shoulder smack someone.
Oh! No! No! Coach has got to put me in the game. Oh.
No, he's not. That's Coach. Coach is the beholder.
Coach is the beholder. Coach Beholder, you got to let me in.
Coach Beholder, why won't you?
I need my chance, Coach.
Coach Beholder, I promise I'll get in the game this time.
I'll get us that Gatorade sponsorship, Coach.
I just assume that Beholders make wicked laughs all the time, and that's it.
Oh, probably. Yeah, they have mouths, but they can only cackle. It's a cruel fate. So at least so far, it seems like more of an emphasis is on the combat than the puzzles, which is kind of the opposite way Prince of Persia did it. I will say there are a lot of moves. I don't know which are more effective than the others, but it gives you a lot of options at least.
Krungling says dumping Gatorade on Coach P. Holder and listening to him screech as it burns his eye.
So like, arg, my one weakness.
Yeah, Coach, we did it!
Oh god, this guy does so much damage.
That guy sucks. Tell him to eat shit.
That guy can eat shit. Okay, don't get crushed. You dope.
He didn't get crushed. I'm so proud.
Just slamming face first into dudes works pretty well. It saves you the damage.
This is so...
Oh no, he grabbed me.
No!
Grabbed me mid-jump.
Go, go, go! Go, go!
Go, go! Yes! Good. Go, Nosferatu, man.
Every time you run into a wall, it's funny. I am so sorry.
It's pretty good. They put a lot of effort into that animation. That was cool. What is that guy?
That guy kicks ass!
Some kind of rock man.
I
Oh
love
god,
this
I'm
game.
fucked. I am fucked. I am fucked 6 ways from Sunday right here.
My
Nope.
dad. Yeah, you're not dead. You're not dead. Go, go, go!
No, he didn't run! No! 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 Help! Oh my
Okay,
god.
Dracula ignored you. Go, go, go!
It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, Dracula, whatever. They're all dead assholes.
Look, there's a
I
difference.
know.
Frankenstein is chaotic neutral at best.
That's true. I'm sorry, I keep... This game is really funny to me. I like this.
Yeah, it's an element of physical comedy if you look at it that way. He's just always rubbing his head,
I
kind of
love-
bewildered
I
at the
love
situation he found himself in.
I love him.
He's a pretty relatable hero.
Yeah, you're ready for a guy to jump out and you go, bleh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Aha.
Wait, can I just go in here?
Mm.
Is there health? Can I have some health, please? Be pretty nice.
Nope, dead end, baby.
Oh. Can I pull?
No.
No, probably not. Back upstairs. Where's that Nosferatu?
Probably being a Dracula.
Give him a piece of my mind. You got too many Frankensteins running amok all over this place.
What are those guys poking out? He's got like a...
Yeah.
Like, fix your house, Frankenstein. I mean, Dracula, whatever. They're all...
Nosferatu. Oh, the door's locked. I needed to unlock it.
Oh my god.
Whew. He's fine. He's durable.
Right. He's a strong... Oh no.
He's a quarterback, alright?
Well, Coach is there, so watch out. Well, your total life bar increased, but I don't think that gave you more health.
That's... yeah.
Alright, good luck!
Oh! Smashed!
Right in the back of the head!
He's just like, you ain't getting away. Oh, man. This game is kind of brutal. But I also like it. This is quality stuff.
Mm-hmm. Any game where Frankenstein can just, like, straight up punch you in the face and you die comically is good.
Yeah, I agree. We need more Frankenstein-based humor in video games nowadays.
I like when you run into walls, too. Very excellent.
Mm-hmm. The running could use some work. I've tried to run a lot in this game, and it just doesn't work sometimes.
A lot of dead ends.
It's a real brain buster, this game.
Really makes your dumb jock brain think. Coach, it's too hard for me.
Coach is like, suck it up, Vinny. His name's Vinny.
His name's Vinny now.
Whoa. It's the sound effect that does it, too.
It is.
It just really collides with you.
It's so thick, sounding like thump. Oh my god, Hectara, you're right. He is wearing a Canadian tuxedo.
Oh yeah, all denim.
Oh my god.
Extra protection for Dracula. Oh no!
We should probably move on.
I guess so. That's a pretty good demonstration of Nosferatu. Wow, what a game. Yeah, this spent so long in development, I can't imagine this was a success, and Seta closed down shortly after this, I believe. But, you know, it's good. I'm glad it was made. I don't know if they closed down. They definitely ramped down their US releases in any case. We'll explore Seta more at some later date, but for now, Nosferatu, not bad. Not bad.
Alright, Smep says Rousdower Origins, and Ragu says Rousdowferatu.
He is very clumsy. I like that about him. And he's wearing the all denim. Alright, next up is Magic Boy. I put this game in our Halloween-themed list because he is wearing a costume and he uses magic, which is Halloween in nature.
That's close enough.
It's an 8 megabit ROM. You don't need any more than that. Nosferatu was 32 in comparison.
That's too many.
Yeah.
Get fewer bits, Nosferatu. Stop hogging them. Oh, you aren't kidding. This game is very Amiga.
Already it's very Amiga, yeah. Look how rounded everything is.
It oozes the Amiga
Everything's got those
essence.
bulgy cheeks.
And everything, look at
And their eyes. Oh man, okay, so what the hell is this game's deal? I'm gonna look this up on Moby Games. This has to be an Amiga port, right?
Alright, level 1.
Yep, Amiga, Atari ST, DOS, and SNES.
Ah, when I hit him, he made a great face. Look at that.
And there's either a sequel or a compilation called Magic Boy and
Oh, jeez, this is loud.
Magic Boy and the Cool Croc Twins is the name of the sequel.
Well, I got him in a bag, and
Okay.
that did not last long.
No!
And I dropped him, and I don't know if that was good or bad. And I dropped him too. I guess that was good. Okay.
This is from the creators of The Adventures of Yogi Bear for Sega Genesis, a game we haven't played yet. But yeah, this looks like it was made by them. I can say that much. Can we bring Dracula back? Nope. This stream is all about Magic Boy now. We are Magic Boy fans.
Magic Boy. I'm back.
God, he's got that Amiga face and that Amiga gradient background, and you're collecting fruits.
And I'm throwing animals in jail.
Yeah, that's an Amiga thing.
Mm-hmm. The Amiga was all about jail.
Earlier today, Krongo Kong was streaming The Flintstones for Sega Master System, and unfortunately that game ends with a platforming sequence, so we do have to consider it a mascot platformer.
Damn.
Anyway, that game looked really bad. You had to make Fred paint a fence. And that game was also an Amiga port.
Got a book.
You having fun?
It's okay. Hey.
Hey.
Alright, I did. Oh,
You know,
pride bonus.
with you spelling extra and this being score-based and everything, this seems like they're going for a Bubble Bobble kind of thing. More so than a mascot platformer.
So it's like if you're seasick or something.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Can we get up there?
Can you not double jump?
Nope.
People hated that. I can understand why.
Alright, section 2.
I guess there is some scrolling is the thing. This isn't a single screen platformer. So we can still call this a mascot platformer, by our definition. It's kind of like how Ice Climber is also technically a mascot platformer. GravDev, what you're missing is a game that's like Bubble Bobble, except 8-way scrolling, and it stars a little chubby Amiga boy.
It's not that great. But it's not terrible.
He's magic, though.
He is. What does that do? I'll never know. I like this.
Why? Okay, you're shooting balls out of your mouth there.
Ooh.
And you've got that expression on your face, yeah.
I'm cool.
Magic Boy is cool. Smebs, you were promised spookiness, but look, he's wearing a costume. Pretend he's going trick-or-treating.
Alright, I think I'm on my last life here.
Besides, it's only gonna get spookier after this.
Oh god.
The boy is an egg turret. He really is. Is he just launching an infinite supply of eggs from his mouth?
Magic Boy! Oh my god! Oh my god, you know who he is? He's Mr. Smash Mouth!
Yeah, Magic Boy, eat the eggs.
Oh, I love you, Magic Boy. Thank you for your support.
Yeah, okay, there's definite objectives in traversal, so this isn't like a single screen kind of thing.
I'm sorry, I want to try one more time.
I want badly to disqualify this for Mascot Friday, but yeah, it totally counts.
This isn't that bad. It's actually alright.
So this is one of those games where you just either don't remember or don't believe that this had a US release for the Super Nintendo, but there's so many games like that. Stuff like this, Oscar. Remember Oscar?
Oh god, I do.
Shit that no one's ever heard of, like Incantation. Do you even know what that is? Got a US release. Just so many under-the-radar Super Nintendo games that no one gave a single shit about. Dream TV, another candidate that was almost on this week's list. That was a game. It existed.
I'm cool.
You look like you're having a rough time.
I look like I've got something to say.
Yeah, Harley's Humongous Adventure is like that for some people. Like, you could go your whole life without even knowing that was a game.
It's weird that everybody meows.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
This also kind of reminds me of Out to Lunch, which is another obscure Super Nintendo game. That was a game where you're a chef and you have to collect food around these smallish levels. Wait, is that by the same developer? It's really similar.
It is. Oh god.
Video Game King, I think you're thinking of Psycho Dream. That's more like Valis 4. Dream TV is more like Mighty Max for the Sega Genesis, if anything.
What the hell? Oh shit, one of them got free. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. Alright,
Okay, Abby says, the box and manual inform you that Magic Boy's name is Hewlett, the heir of the Hewlett-Packard fortune.
Okay, last.
I love the ice. That works great.
Oh, you love the ice? You're
Yeah.
gonna get to play this next, so I hope you really love the ice.
It just goes careening towards the nearest enemy. It's great.
Yo, you laugh! Yuck it up, Danny!
I'm sorry, this looks like it sucks. Well, you know, it's no.
Oh god. Well, it's Danny's turn. He gets to try the ice.
It's no Family Dog, but yeah, I'll give it a try. Oh, yeah, this was a time when you could just make any game and release it for the Super Nintendo, and it would probably make money. Okay, I'm sure that was only true to a point, though.
You shoot the enemies, and then you grab the enemies, and then you drop the enemies. I forget which button. No, there you go. That's it. That's all you do.
Oh, okay.
And then you gotta fill up all the jail cells down there, and you have one-hit deaths.
Wow, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try that again. Oh, you get there before your shots do. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, you have to shoot and then, yeah.
God, even this font is just Amiga as hell.
Yeah, you can shoot in different directions, but I have no idea how to activate it, and I've only activated it accidentally.
Yeah, it looks like you collect power-ups to do that. Whoa, hey buddy.
Yeah, that guy sucks. Watch out for him. I love his face when you catch him. He's like, oh,
he got me.
Oh, man. Magic Boy, what are you doing? Mr. Hewlett, what the hell? Can I borrow $5? I want to go down to 7-Eleven and get some, like, Arizona and beef jerky.
That sounds good.
Actually, that sounds really good. Can you pick me up some?
Nope, gotta get that. Okay. What happens if you don't get the guys?
They come back and it kills you. Because they come back to life in your hand.
Ooh, okay. I see. No, I wanna go down.
There you go.
Huh.
That's it. That's Magic Boy.
This is a Super Nintendo game, huh?
Yes, well, Magic Boy is his dealer name.
This is like Pugsy without the charm, or the puzzles, or anything.
I'm just seeing all these Kermits, sorry, and I'm...
Good. This game embodies the Kermit H. This is what that emote is for.
Alright, Krungo says, why is anything in this game? What is Magic Boy's deal? Krungling says Magic Boy's a freaking cop, and Electric Boogaloo just says H. So chat's going good. Chat's going good.
Magic Boy dies when he touches 2 inches of water.
Yeah, of course he does.
It's literally 2 inches of water.
Good, just keep dropping him in the water.
It doesn't even go up to his knees.
And he came back to life!
He's already a short and stout little fuck, but it doesn't even go up to his knees. You could have made the water a little bit taller and made it a little bit more believable. The minimal amount of effort it would have taken.
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at your misery, Danny.
We could be playing better games.
We could.
I guess people just wanted to see what the hell Magic Boy was, because, again, this is something no one in their right mind would have ever heard of.
Drop of Luxury calls us Amiga Flotsam that washed up on the SNES. There was so much of that!
Totally.
Alright, I was told to look at an image. Hold on.
What is it? Oh, it's that guy when he's stunned.
And he's saying H.
Good.
Alright, Ravenworks, I am posting that to Twitter. I hope that's alright. If it's not, I'm sorry.
Also, I disagree with the level design philosophically, because these levels are really small horizontally, but you have to just crisscross them to get all the way to the top. I don't really like that. It feels like they're just kind of stretching a real thin premise here. I feel like already I've seen everything there is to see in this game. But we'll play one more level, I guess.
He's just saying H.
What else is there to say other than H?
Sorry to whoever I stole this meme from.
I couldn't find it. Maybe they deleted it. If they deleted it, it's ours now.
Yeah, it's fair game if you deleted it.
That's how it works.
Why is Magic Boy arresting these creatures? He's a cop. He is like, he's like human Mappy, but maybe a little nastier. I shouldn't assume he's nasty.
I wouldn't say he's that nasty.
Well, he shoots eggs.
He's got some dignity.
Yeah. The dignity of Magic Boy.
Look at the quiet dignity exuding from that face. It's one thing Magic Boy says. One thing, one word, one quality. Dignity. It's dignity.
Alright, I add image descriptions to things that I post on Twitter, and I just wrote, screenshot of a frog-like enemy from Magic Boy saying H. H is, of course, in quotations.
Good.
Thank you, Ravenworks.
Man, I really do like that look on his face. That is really good.
That is such a mood.
And then it cries and I put it in jail.
I don't like that it cries. That's been making me upset.
Hey, if you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. I'm just assuming these are all criminals.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, what makes something a crime, really?
Oh, boy. There we go. Okay. There's some tricky platforming in this, for no good reason.
Apricot Ghost says PS1 homebrew ass-looking game.
It is! Like, I was just listening to the music, and even the music just uses that generic Super Nintendo horn sample.
Okay, according to Arnold Rimmer, they're not criminals according to the back of the box. It's all Magic Boy's fault. He changed them into these things, and now he has to capture what he's fucked up.
Additional enemies can spawn in after you've killed all the enemies, and they can be off-screen, and you can drop on them and die. That's Magic Boy for the Super Nintendo. I'm pretty sure no one bought this. That's a good thing.
No more Magic Boy.
No more Magic Boy. Next up, oh man, game has to be bad if I'm looking forward to the mask. Not looking good for you, Magic Boy.
Wow, I thought of the mask and I was like, oh yeah, the mask with that famous song, and then my brain started playing the song from the past.
No, that's a different song.
My brain was like, the mask, Voodoo Mambo.
Chili Combo, yeah.
That one famous part where he just starts, in the middle of the nightclub, just starts saying one stinky dinky.
Alright, so for all you millennials out there, in the early 90s, there was this actor named Jim Carrey, and he was huge. Starting with his breakout role in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. This was his second movie. He then went on to make Ace Ventura: Pet Detective 2 to critical acclaim. That's not true. Critics hated it. And then he made The Cable Guy, and people didn't like that, but I did. And then he made Batman Forever, thus cementing his infamy. Anyway, this game's Halloween related because he wears a mask. See? It's like you're putting it on.
Time to go wild and crazy.
Alright, this isn't originally a Jim Carrey thing. This was originally a Dark Horse comic, I think. Mm-hmm. And then it was adapted to the silver screen, where Jim Carrey was paid a lot of money to be mostly CG animated. And this game is from our friends at THQ, who made the former worst mascot platformer of all time, Family Dog. Or rather, published.
I guess we're starting here. So the story of the mask is that Stanley is a nice guy, but women don't like him because he's a nice guy. So he puts on the persona of the mask, and after he finds a nasty-ass mask in, the middle of nowhere...
Yeah, he finds it in a ditch or something, and he puts it on, and he transforms into this crazy, wild party animal.
Because he's obsessed with cartoons. Technically Warner Brothers cartoons.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, he's all into Tex Avery cartoons, so that's reflected in his superpowers.
Yeah, they actually filmed part of this movie where he gets the mask at the La Brea Tar Pits. I actually saw it being filmed when I visited the La Brea Tar Pits. That was also where I saw them film My Girl 2 one day. So yeah, exciting.
Where'd they even go in My Girl 2 if Macaulay Culkin is dead?
It was like, she has another friend.
Dude, just throwing cats at you. He's got a lot of them.
Hey!
They bounce off the walls. Alright, you can turn into the Tasmanian Devil. That's good. Maybe you jump out the window?
Right.
Okay, that uses up all your mask power, it looks like. You have an M meter.
I see.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're right. Damn.
Yeah, I have seen a speedrun of this game, and it involves a lot of traveling through invisible walls, even in this first level. This game's like nothing but fantasy walls. Citricola says, they threw Macaulay Culkin's body in the tar pit. That's what I thought happened.
Same.
And Blab also. Everyone's thinking about Macaulay Culkin drowning in tar. That's what our stream does to people.
That's where you go after you, like, make him die by bees.
Stevie Steven, we have not played Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That came in 4th place. I'm really tempted to play it.
Honestly, we should. We should play it.
I want to use any excuse possible to play that game. Because there is no way
This game sucks.
that game is worse than this one.
Stop it! I'm in hell!
Yeah,
Help
this looks pretty lame.
Somebody help me!
Somebody stop me from playing this game.
I don't know how to get out.
I have a story about this game.
Okay, tell me.
I like to rent games from Blockbuster, like, a lot. Like, I would rent the majority of games that they have available. I would just go through them every week, renting whatever bullshit there was. And one week, that bullshit was going to be The Mask, because they had it for Super Nintendo, there was a copy in stock, so I pulled their generic box behind the official box, which had the actual game in it, and started looking at it. I was like, oh boy, I hear this sucks, but I'm going to play it anyway. And then right as I'm doing that, a little kid comes up and pulls off the official box and looks behind it to see if there's a copy, and it's not there, and he looks kind of sad. And I'm like, aw, so I give it to him. And that kid probably had a really bad weekend.
Hi, I am literally stuck.
I think you are, yeah. What do you do here? That's just one of those things in life where you think you're doing the right thing, but it's probably a bad thing. That kid would probably be better off if he didn't play The Mask. And that kid grew up to be Jim Carrey, you're right. That's an ironic twist of fate.
No.
You can go to the left, up and left.
The up and left is a dead end.
This guy's zoning you out with cats.
Stop! I'm in hell!
No, the stream's not going to continue until you... Okay, good.
See, it's a dead end.
I think you can pound on the floor there.
How do I pound on the floor?
There
Oh,
you
are
go.
you fucking kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Video games suck now.
Yeah. This game's full of stuff it just doesn't even tell you. Oh my god.
They're just shooting me.
This apartment is a nightmare. Oh, finally, you're Jim Carrey again. Teleports you back to the beginning. Alex, what if you were that kid who rented this game?
How do I hammer? Pressing every button trying to...
He has a pennant in his bedroom that says Wacky University. There you go. You got a thing.
Cool, that... Am I stuck?
You could probably get out of here somehow. I too wish I had The Mask. Oh no, that kid was Jamie Kennedy. I really shouldn't have given him that copy.
Why?
Oh, how'd you get out of there, by the way? I wasn't looking.
I did a double jump somehow.
Oh, okay. Okay, to this game's credit, the animation's pretty good. The character's nice and large and detailed. You can clearly tell that's the mask from the movie. From the movie The Mask. All the kids saw that movie. They would be familiar with his famous persona, Cuban Pete. And the movie's questionable 20-minute scene where Jim Carrey gets pelted by cats.
I think it's brilliant.
I think it really slowed down the movie. I mean, they could have gotten away with 18, 19 minutes, but no, it had to be the full 20. Okay, that clock you have to use your hammer on, because that's the classic way to do it. There you go. We're gonna have some trouble declaring a worst game tonight. I can tell already. Take that, guy from another game. You too. Guy from a Konami beat 'em up. Okay, you gotta be able to get in that vent, I guess. There you go.
I love cartoons and wacky shit, and I should be the audience for this, but...
Yeah, this game's for you.
Stop it.
You are why they made this and Cool World.
Why? Annie trying to make me feel guilty.
Kefki says, I like this game's personality, but it really does play like shit. Yeah, that's what it boils down to, I think. The graphics are nice. You could have made a good game with these graphics, I think. They did not make a good game, unfortunately.
Hey!
Oh, those bowlers. That's pretty wacky. I don't remember those bowlers playing a role in the movie, but... You know, whatever. When your competition are like 4 different Ren and Stimpy games, you don't really have to care about making a good game. Punch that window. Yeah. Oh, you're out of mask juice. Luckily it seems like it refills, so that's something.
Yeah, it does.
It seems like you need those superpowers sometimes. Yeah, go in there. You're doing pretty well. I think you're getting the hang of it. Oh, air vent, yeah.
Oh god, it just kind of...
You have a 15-minute fight scene with the pantless bowler, leading into the 20-minute cat throwing scene. Why did anyone like this movie? Remember when the CG in this movie was amazing?
Yes. Now it's just like, oh no.
Yeah, it just looks like anything.
This game just kind of goes.
Yeah. You gotta make use of that entire level layout. Up and down and all around. Teleporting here and there, to and fro. Electric Boogaloo gives us 25 bits and says, the lead programmer of this game also worked at the company who did the canceled THQ Akira game. Yeah, I'd like to play that someday.
Me too.
I know there's an Amiga game, and that's supposedly what the port was based on, but that lost Super Nintendo Akira game. I gotta play that.
Well, there's a key on the door.
And yeah, not Mordecai. At least there's not a Son of the Mask game.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Don't curse us with that. There's a key I'm missing.
It's like a teleporter maze, but fun. Did this come out on Genesis? Or is this Super Nintendo exclusive? I think it's Super Nintendo exclusive. Genesis was better than this.
This just keeps going.
Yeah.
I just want to...
That's called getting your money's worth.
No! No! I pity that child who you let run this game. That suffering should have been yours.
I thought I was doing a good thing. Now I know the truth.
You're so sweet. You're such a sweet, sweet man. And yet... I have no idea how much pain was caused.
I could have stopped a young Jamie Kennedy before his reign of terror. Oh, it's the boss. It's your landlady.
Oh shit, I actually got the...
Yeah, there you go. It's too low to duck. See, this is actually from the movie. The landlady did have a shotgun, and she tried to shoot the mask because he's terrifying. I don't remember what happened. I think he just jumped out a window or something. That could be what the game expects of you. Or you could just beat her to death, which is the more likely solution.
Maybe she has to back herself into a wall? I don't know.
Oh. Just keep punching.
No, I can't. Oh, thank God I hit a checkpoint, but...
Oh, the hats are checkpoints. That's still a ways back, though.
I don't want to keep going.
Can I play?
Bless your heart.
It feels like Alex is trying to protect me from this game for some reason.
It's the same thing. Why do you... Okay, here you go.
Thank you.
I cast it over.
Alright, so you got the spin, the hammer, the punch, the thing, the... Okay, I got this.
Purple stuff. Oh, Sunny D.
Yeah, Sunny D.
Good luck.
How do you go into...
Good luck.
Never mind.
Hmm?
I was gonna ask how you went into vents, but I figured it out.
Those use up mask points when you use the hammer, by the way.
Oh, okay.
As
so
does
does
that.
so does that, yeah.
The punching does not, so use punching as much as you can.
Can't punch him.
Do you like teleporter mazes?
I love them.
Cool.
I've often raved about them here on stream.
Then you're gonna love The Mask by THQ.
The Mask. Teleporter Maze. That's the subtitle. But hey, at least you have this half-assed Samba soundtrack in the background.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Using
I'm
the default
sorry.
Super Nintendo instruments.
I'm sorry, everybody. I am not a fan. You'd think it's got better graphics. You know, it's got good graphics.
It's got a nice strut.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that. It captures the appeal of the movie, kind of? In the most superficial way possible, but it's not like standards were very high for Super Nintendo games back then.
I rewatched that movie and recently, and I gotta say, I was not a fan, like the first one, and I've also rewatched Son of the Mask.
Ugh.
I know, but I gotta say, I'm not a fan of. I wasn't that much of a fan. I thought that character was kind of a dick, and I thought his attitudes towards women were kind of weird.
Kinda, yeah.
But it's the 90s, and guys gotta be weird, because they're depressed that women won't fuck. I don't know, anyways, yeah, it didn't hold up as much as I was hoping, but...
Oh, I had her stun locked for a second. Ugh. You see, she's wearing a face mask.
Ah.
Which is similar to, but different from his mask.
So they're both wearing masks that talk about the human condition.
Truly, we are the masks that we wear.
We are. Hey, Danny.
Uh-huh.
This fucking sucks.
It kind of fucking sucks, yeah.
And it's over. Did I play it more than you?
I didn't like that. I didn't get anything from that. That was just...
Neither did I, but I
That was the video game equivalent
of
of cotton candy. You just dip it in water and it disappears. Let's play a good game. Let's play Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Holy shit. I have an opportunity and an excuse to play this game, and I'm gonna take it. This is not The Mask. This, in fact, may be the best platformer on the Super Nintendo. Am I joking?
Is it an N, or is it
It's a apostrophe N and then Ghosts.
I want to be accurate here.
But first, Alex has to play the role of every man.
No! Danny! That's not fair.
You ever play Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Alex?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. I think you'll like it.
You're a liar. Danny, a lying man, whom I love.
Okay, I'm not gonna shit talk you, and I'm gonna tell you why. I got this game for Christmas the year it came out for the Super Nintendo. I played it almost instantly. Like, it was like 6 or 7 in the morning. When I got this, my parents went back to sleep, and I just played this. And I played it, and played it, and played it, and I didn't stop playing until it was time to go to Grandma's house later that afternoon at like 6 p.m. And by that time, I had gotten to the second half of level 1.
So Danny likes this game.
Yeah.
Beginner. Perfect for Alex.
Beginner. Go on. I think I also played on beginner as a kid. But yeah, that was something like a good 7-8 hour playthrough on Christmas morning, and I got to the second half of level 1, and I just thought, damn, this is easily the hardest game I've ever played. I also had Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. That was a game I never finished as a kid.
That guy looks cool.
He is cool.
Yeah.
NES Ghosts and Goblins is a pile of shit. This is great. This is a fantastic game.
Alright, here we go. You got ghouls, and you got ghosts.
Yeah, Blab posting the original Mask from Dark Horse. Yeah, kind of different from the movie Mask. Alright, so you're Arthur. You got a double jump, and you can shoot zombies and things. If you jump in the right place, treasure chests show up, and you can collect power-ups. Now last year, not to name any names, but some people claimed that this was the worst game to be included on the Super Nintendo Classic. That's incredibly wrong, because it is in fact the best game to be included on the Super Nintendo Classic.
That's because you love this game.
I love this game.
He does.
This game has a higher skill ceiling than any game ever. You need to put hundreds of hours into this in order to be able to beat it. And it rules. What did I think was the worst? I don't know. That was a pretty good lineup on that thing, actually. All those games were like 8s or 9s out of 10. They even had good shit like Castlevania 4 and Contra 3. Like, damn, they thought it through. I guess Star Fox 2 is comparatively kind of weak, but it's still really cool that they put it on there. Dark Tetsuya, yeah, I want a new Ghosts and Goblins game too. They did make one for PSP several years ago, but I'm not a fan, unfortunately. A lot of people really like it here, though, here on Twitch. I've seen people play Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Specifically Aquas. I know he plays it a lot. He does speedruns. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can be one of those people who can speedrun all 3 Ghosts and Goblins games. But I'm not to that point. Not yet.
I believe in you.
It's that damn second game.
Let's let these bad boys pass. Have a good day, men.
Now, the weird thing about this game is that I would say overall it's harder than Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts, but it's also a little bit more accessible. I wouldn't say it's greatly more accessible than those other games, but this at least gives you a little bit of a chance. But it is tough. It is so tough. It's mostly about knowing all the different things that can go wrong during each level and being prepared for when that happens, because it will happen. This game loves to screw with you. Like that. Like Alex thought he was prepared for the wolf, but oh, fireball in the back. Classic moment.
And I'm naked.
And you're naked.
It's disgusting. I'm telling you, Arthur's nasty.
He's a little bit of a perv, yeah.
It's disgusting. Put some clothing on.
The series did start with him being naked in a graveyard.
Well, I already got game over.
Want to play some more?
I kind of do.
Do it.
Play a fun game. No offense.
See, you can admit that mechanically it's at least way more solid than the Mask.
Yeah.
Or Magic Boy, God forbid.
I can kind of figure out what it wants me to do and where it wants me to go. Oh my god. I've already started this terribly.
See a mention of Maximo. Yeah, that was like the spiritual successor Capcom had for a while. I think they even used some bits of music from Ghouls and Ghosts in that game, though it wasn't really linked otherwise. It's more like a spiritual successor in the way that Medieval was. Sasquatch says the monsters attack him and take his clothes. That's what happens. It's just like, hey, naked boy, get your clothes back.
Fuck. Sorry.
Hey, skeleton boy, get your skin back. Seeing mention F-Zero might be the weakest game on the thing. Yeah. I don't know. It's still pretty fun.
I still love F-Zero, but I'm also a nostalgic fool, so...
You know the weird thing about the Super Nintendo? I'd say its best games were its earliest games. That's unlike pretty much any other system. Stuff like F-Zero, Mario World, this, Castlevania 4, Contra 3... Those all came out in like the first year. Sure, later there was stuff like Donkey Kong Country, but this is better than Donkey Kong. Oh, that's a good weapon. That sucks.
These are the noises you make.
Alex making the frustrated noises of a gamer.
Oh, you're saying I'm making natural gamer noises? Like, we have listened to the dialects of gamers, and they have very distinct noises. It's like, as the Pacific Northwest gamer goes, "Rrr," while we found that the Southwest gamer goes, "Mm."
And the Western gamer goes, ooh, wah.
I've been watching documentaries about orcas, so...
Yeah, they're very much like gamers.
They are! I'm just saying!
They call them the gamers of the sea.
Teach orcas how to stream. Alright.
Thank you. You made a good effort.
Thank you.
I will say that is very much representative of the first time someone playing this game. It is rough. They do not take it easy on you whatsoever. And that first area especially is kind of tricky, because there's those endlessly respawning zombies. It's... man. I love this game.
Danny's a fan.
Okay, so in the interest of time, I think we should limit this to a 1-credit playthrough. So once I'm out of lives, that's it.
Alright.
Let's see how far I can get.
I'm wishing Danny the best of luck.
Oh my god, I'm actually playing this on stream. And people have to watch.
Yeah, you're finally doing it. Oh my god, Danny's good at games. This sucks.
I hate this weapon.
Get owned. Oh, Danny's so fancy, showing me up.
Well, this
Making me look like a real piece of shit.
This game does get a lot easier if you know where all the chests are. That's a big part of the challenge.
We're being asked if we have any interest in playing Maximo for Mascot Friday. You know?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that is a 3D platformer, I'd say, so no reason to exclude it.
And a PS2 Mascot platformer would be interesting.
Yeah.
Was that PS2?
Yeah, there were a couple of them, too. Oh, the dagger, yes. Now we can get to business. Anyway, the reasons why this is the best game ever is you can play this forever and you still won't be a master at it, no matter what. This game will find a way to fuck you up, no matter how many times you played it. Other stuff on Super Nintendo, I'm thinking of specifically the Super Nintendo Classic, because that's where this game has entered the public consciousness lately. Compared to other games on the Super Nintendo Classic, though, I'd say this is easily the hardest. Stuff like Super Mario World, Super Metroid, it's kind of tough when you're first playing it, but there's a low skill ceiling. It's like, most people can beat those games.
Mm-hmm.
This, even if you wanted to beat this really badly, that doesn't really matter. You have to play it thousands of times just to get good at it. Is that a good thing? I don't know.
The thing is, it is a really hard game, but you know me, I am the no-skill gamer, and I just mean that to be honest.
A no-skill gamer.
Hey, I'm good at Second Life, and that's about it. But, like...
That's a skill.
It is, actually.
It's a skill I don't have.
It's a useless skill. But this game, like, even when I was playing, I actually kind of didn't want to hand over the controller because I was having a really good...
It's fun, yeah. Mechanically, it's really solid. It gives you all the tools that you need to succeed. It just is super strict.
Yeah, for being... It's I don't really like super hard games, but this for a super hard game, even bad at games, Alex found it pretty fun. So
Yeah,
that was
there you go.
interesting. Yeah.
That's an endorsement for you, Capcom.
Yeah.
Even bad at games, Alex. Which I think is his full name now.
It is, yeah. When we got married, that's what I got to legally change to. Because you got
Bad
your
at
name
Games
changed to
Alex.
Danny Gamer, which...
Yeah, Danny Gamer and Alex Bad at Games Alex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why I used my name twice, but they were like...
Alex, bad at games, Alex.
They said it was cheaper than taking your last name, so...
That's true. They offered a discount. Here's the first boss, a giant bird wearing pants to hide his shame.
Let's see. Uzi says, Danny, how do you feel about the PSP Ghosts and Goblins game?
Yeah, I don't really like that much, unfortunately. I just felt like... that game was really garish looking, to the point where it was tough to tell what things were and what would hurt you. I eventually managed to beat Goku Makaimura Kai, which is like a Japan-only reissue of that game that fixed a lot of mechanics. And I thought that was better than the original release, but still not super great. I think the original 3 are just way, way better. That's the thing about this series, there aren't many of them. They haven't really trotted this out like they did with Mega Man. There's like 4, and that's it. I've watched a lot of speedruns.
You've also played this game.
Yeah. Oh shit, this guy's gonna hit me. Nope, we're good. Okay. The weird thing about this game is that the speed strats are also the safe strats, because generally getting through things quickly in this game is way safer than trying to take it slow. Like, if you keep up a solid pace through this level, the ghosts never get to spawn, and that's good, because they kind of home in on you if they do spawn.
Did you ever play that one Makaimura?
Yes, it was not great. It was made by Bandai, I think. Or maybe even Tosei.
Krungo asks, wasn't there a weird JP-only puzzle game in this series as well?
Yep, that would be Nazo Makaimura, which is based on Incredible Tunes, of all things. That just replaces all the characters in that game with, like, Arthur and Astaroth. It's pretty cool. It's on PS1 and Saturn. Yeah, even in terms of spin-offs, there aren't many for this series. Here's where I always die because it's an auto-scroller, and you start to get cocky during an auto-scroller.
Don't get cocky, Danny.
It's the nature of speedrunning.
I was gonna say, keep your gamer wits about you.
Thank you. A few weeks back, a few months back actually, me and a friend of the show, Whoop Von Whoop, were speedrunning this in a competition in real life.
Yeah.
And the only reason I won is because she died on the auto-scroller. And that's death for your time. Otherwise, she is also a top-tier Super Ghouls and Ghosts player.
We should just have an Austin Ghouls and Ghosts competition.
Yeah. I don't care if you're good or not, I just want to play the game with someone.
Well, I'm already in last place, so don't worry.
It was a phantom item, did you see that?
Yeah.
He dropped an item, there was nothing. Still learning new things from this game. Alright, I took a hit, which isn't great. Hopefully we can get our armor back. Whoa, okay.
Sorry, this is just... 25 bits from Electric Boogaloo. How long till we get to the Toomba games, which Ghouls and Ghosts producer Tokura Fujiwara worked on?
Oh, we'll get to those at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, that's on our to-do list for sure.
It was Nazo Makaimura Incredible Tunes.
Incredible Tunes, yeah.
Yeah. I love the way that art looks.
Yeah, they just reskinned it. I'm pretty sure all the levels are unique too.
We still need to do our list of what we want on the PS1 Classic.
We should. That would be like ultimate clickbait.
Yeah, we should do that. Folks, do you want us to make clickbait?
I've been tempted. I've come up with some really good ideas for clickbait videos, and I don't even want to tell you what they are because someone will steal them. It just sounds like something really easy and fun to do. I just need to find the right format for it. Try to survive it with some kind of dignity without being all like and subscribe.
Alright, we've got one yes and one no.
Okay, what if all my clickbait videos are just about the Ghosts and Goblins series?
What if they're good?
What if?
Nah, some people... Okay, I'm seeing... Some people say yes. It wouldn't be clickbait in the sense that we lie. We're not gonna we're not gonna do a thumbnail with us like with our faces gaping on it, going like, "Whoa, video game killed me." What?
Video game killed me.
And then in parentheses, like emotional,
Or
epic,
scary,
funny. Yeah, we won't do that. They'll make positive clickbait.
Positive clickbait. Use it for good.
Tralala Radio Network says, do you just mean marketable and appealing content? Yes, that is
I guess you could call it that.
Listen,
but I prefer the pejorative, thank you.
We like to call... We just want to do a listicle, okay?
We're not going to call it listicle.
Well, what's better, listicle or clickbait?
It sounds too much like testicle, alright?
Testicle clickbait.
Hey, that exists.
I don't know. I don't want to know. Don't ask me.
Don't wake up in the morning until you rub these on your testicles. Yeah, that's our clickbait. That's what we're doing.
Oh, we're not going to turn into 5-minute crafts, are we? I see them every single time I log into... I look at YouTube while not logged in, and it's always like, rub this on your face, you won't die? Oh, God.
You're just guessing. You don't know that.
No one knows that either.
I'm going to die regardless. Shit. Oof. This area is hell casually, but once you learn where all the spawns are, that's where all the challenge is.
Krungo says, bad gamer Alex reacts to Kermit saying H. I gotta be making one of those faces. You know the faces.
The YouTuber face. This game's full of detail. Look at the ceiling on the rocks here. It's all green.
That is so cool.
This is a cool game.
It is a cool... Oh my god, that blood. That's pretty spooky.
This part's kind of tough, too.
This looks so fucking hard. I hate this.
This is one of the easier parts.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, no, I don't have gold armor. Well, this is going to be interesting. Our friend's here. Okay, swoop. And I guess this guy's just going to be following me for the rest of the level.
Cool. Hey.
Oh, this is a bad part for him to be hanging around, too, because there's all these bats that spawn. This game spawns so many bats, sometimes there's so many on screen that it will despawn your weapon. Like, you will fire, and you will just dry fire, and nothing will come out, because there's too many goddamn bats.
Krungling says, did clickbait ruin the Retro Pals? Fall of an Empire. And
ironically posted on RetroPals.
Smebs mentions we should do Gaming Sins, but Gaming Sins does, Smebs mentions, already exists.
Oh,
so.
shit! Okay.
Oh my god, Danny!
I really wanted to avoid that weapon.
Oh my god!
It was a bad weapon.
You're going to give chat, and mostly me, a heart attack.
Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. I don't like this.
I don't like this at all either!
Oof, okay. Bats, man. Okay, it stopped spawning bats, and instead we get these guys for this part. I'd like some armor, that would be cool.
Alright, Krungo is also in on an Austin-based Super Ghouls and Ghosts Championship.
Okay, cool, you're in.
Okay. Should do that sometime.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Just get a bunch of CRTs hooked up. Everyone running Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Everyone on treadmills, so they're literally running.
Yeah, they're running. This part sucks.
This does suck.
You never know when they're gonna spawn. Whoa, okay.
Oh my god! This is...
It's fun. I like this game. Thing is, if you like this game, you really like this game. There is little in between on this game. It is quite polarizing. And I guess if you get brutalized by this, I can see you not really liking it. You can think of this as one of the worst Super Nintendo games in the Super Nintendo Classic. As for me, I can't get enough of this game. If it was up to me, we'd convert this stream to an all Super Ghouls and Ghosts format.
It's true.
And that's something no one wants.
Krungling says, I let my subscribers pick my Ghouls and Ghosts weapons. This is what happens, Father.
Tri-Blade? You assholes. This fight would be a lot faster if I had dang gold armor. Alright, I hope you're ready for the Super Nintendo gimmick level, which is the next level.
I love gimmicks.
Now, way back in the Super Nintendo launch era, every game would have one level that showed off all the scaling and rotation. And this is that level.
Making me tense.
It's cool, I got 3 lives. Okay. Genies spawn. Thank you. That guy was a bad spawn, but that's okay.
Congo, if we did an Austin-based home improvement competition.
Alright, we can start off with Super Ghouls and Ghosts, and for the real advanced members, we can play Home Improvement.
I was gonna say we should do an Austin-based Second Life competition, but there are actual Second Life creators in Austin, I think, and
cool.
I would lose to them immediately, so no. I mean, I'd win against you. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
I'd ask you what wind light is, and you'd be like, this isn't Super Ghouls and Ghosts. You're like, where's the double jump? Is you like, I don't know.
Phase out of existence. Naked. Yeah.
Or that too.
Woo! That was a jump. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm all suited up. I ain't afraid of nothing.
I am.
What's to be afraid of?
You dying? I don't want you to die.
Nah, I got this.
Okay. I trust you. I trust you to not, die.
I will make you sick, though. Check out this part.
This is gonna be like Mohawk and Headphone Jack.
Yep.
This isn't so bad, but
Hey, Mohawk made it into AGDQ. That game's gonna make a lot of people sick come December. Or January, I think.
Oh, we're never gonna be on the main stage of South by, don't worry. Oh, God. I would, okay.
Maybe we should be.
I was gonna say, I'll challenge anyone to Second Life on the main stage of South by, but again, I would lose. There's...
No!
No!
Ooh! I barely survived that.
Woo. Danny trying to kill his precious, beautiful, wonderful husband.
Hey, it's tough out here for a night. A night that's been swallowed or something. What am I in here?
I don't know. What is this? This isn't vor.
Some kind of stomach lining or something?
You're like in some weird, messed up cave.
A cave, huh?
Yeah, you're in a cave.
Full of all these gastrointestinal looking things.
Yeah, it's a gut cave.
Gut cave. Those famous guts caves that spring up throughout Austin.
Yeah. Whoa!
I hope you like Slowdown.
I do, but I love dragons more.
This is the Slowdown dragon.
Okay, good. That gives me more time to look at these cool dragons.
That's true.
Into like a super baby.
Mm-hmm. One of those super baby dragons. You had 1 hit left, god damn it. That would have been a good speedrun. Oh boy. Yeah, that last level, that can take your life at any point. Now things get a lot harder, actually. This part's really tough, too.
Alright, I believe in you. Whoa, cool wolf!
There's some cool wolves.
I know I've seen that wolf before, but I'm so happy about cool wolves. Oh my god, they're trying to kill us.
Yeah, those wolves are optimized for this environment. They have that blue fur. Oh no, bad luck flower spawned.
Is there really bad luck flower?
Mm-hmm, that's what PJ calls it. It's this flower up here that spawns. If it spawns early, it can do that. That's what it can do.
No! That is
That's
luck.
what you call. That's why you call it bad luck flower.
Okay, that flower sucks. It's banned from our stream. Let us know if you see it in the chat. I will ban it.
Okay. All right. If I was gonna die, I'd rather it be that way.
That was a really good way to die.
That's a new one. I haven't done that before.
So sliding away, baby.
Just dropping like a stone.
I hate that jump. It's a jump that
Hey, you gotta take risks in this game.
You're gonna do this game in a marathon, and I'm gonna have just the absolute shit.
You'll be having a heart attack the entire time.
I'll be like, oh, you're killing me.
Ugh, ugh. It spawned. It didn't.
Okay.
Couldn't keep my clothes this time.
You don't have to take your clothes off.
Hey, it's getting hot in here. Wait, it's the snow level.
I was gonna say, it's getting cold in here. So put on all your clothes. Ice gets me so cold, I've got to put my clothes on.
Oof. Yeah, if you listen to me play this, it's just me saying woof over and over again.
It is.
Because this game is a non-stop woof.
I was gonna say, he turns into a dog. It's weird.
I'm all like, ah woo over here.
Hey, I'm a wooing over here.
Italian NYC wolf. That's my favorite Twitter account.
Hey, I got a persona over here. God. If you're a furry and you have a really thick New York accent, you are beyond valid, beyond belief. I support you so much.
All about them New York furries.
All furries with accents are kings and queens and royalty in their own right.
Hey, you fursuiting in Jersey?
That's so good! That's so good!
Swoop, 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 swoop. Thank you. Just wanted him to swoop. Do people mind that I've hijacked the stream to play my favorite game?
No, but I just said, hey, I just thought, hey, I'm yipping here. So, it's good. It's so good. I love you all so much. Y'all good. Crumbo wants to see me try to play the Master System Flintstones game. And I go with no.
That's in our future, I'm sure. That does have platforming, unfortunately.
Not Mordecai. Those Bronx furs are valid. Beyond anything I've just... Beyond.
Beyond valid.
Beyond the beyond valid.
Wow. Alright, I finally got my damn gold armor back. I could have been playing the whole game on easy mode if I just kept the armor. That's my tip. Keep the armor, don't get hit. That's how you win this game.
And I don't think... Also, people do not mind. They are happy you are having it.
Good.
It's good to watch. And
There's nothing I would rather be doing on a Friday night than playing this game. That is 100% the truth, and yes, that is sad. I just really like this game. It's super well designed. Okay. No snowstorm. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I don't know, you think I could do one loop of this?
Oh, I don't know.
I probably can.
Well, I believe in you, and it gives me more time to talk about things I enjoy, like dragons, orcas, armadillos, raccoons, all creatures great and small.
I love creatures.
I do too.
No, that was a bad spot to get hit. Next level is Eremer Central. The Eremers, if you're unfamiliar, are those red devils that show up in every game, and they're your worst enemy. The only reason I can't beat Ghouls and Ghosts on one credit is because I never learned how the armors work in that game. This I can at least lead them a little bit. They're still pretty tough, though.
Crush Gal says, don't biff it, Danny.
I'm trying.
Doing good.
This guy. I think he's got my number. Hey! Hey!
What the fuck was that? He's fucking with you!
Yeah, he can phase through time and space.
That sucks!
Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Luckily there's only 3 more in this level.
Oh, Jesus. Well, apparently a new Classics of Game just got posted while we stream.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that. What game is it?
Yeah, what game is it, everybody? I better check. No, I don't want to check it. I want to turn on audio.
I just want to know what it is.
Oh, he sent buddies after you.
He sent his babies after me. Like a coward. Hey!
Sorry.
Trying to run a show here.
Are you excited to rate this?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be like, Alex, scroll to the top of the list.
Mm-hmm.
This is top 10 material, no joke. So get your asses ready for that.
Well, Chad says it looks like a Net Rose game, so I'm excited to see.
This?
No, the Classics of Game.
Oh,
No, not
okay.
this. No,
I'd be like,
Danny.
ban that person.
No, Danny. No, everyone's nice about this game. Everyone says your favorite game is good.
Okay, good. No dissenting opinions allowed.
Yes, the stream in which we the literal stream in which we explicitly solicit people's opinions. They cannot tell us what they think.
Yeah, not about this one. It's too good.
This is gonna be like the one game where you refuse to listen to the audience.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rate it number 1 while everyone yells at me.
Everyone's like, no.
I don't know, change my mind. Why shouldn't this be number 1? What's number 1 right now? Mario World?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I guess Mario World's better than this, technically. It's got more levels. For most people, it's probably the better game. Same with Sonic 2, I guess. But as for anything else, I don't know.
Hey, who's that guy?
It's the devil. He's kind of tough. This is the final boss of Ghosts and Goblins. Magic just wrecks his shit. Alright, heading into the last level with gold armor. This looks pretty good.
Alright, good luck, Danny. Good luck, Danny.
Oh, I wish we had enough time to do a 2-loop. Ah, whatever. I'll be happy if I can just beat this level.
Aw, that baby just showed up and started dancing.
Those babies are the worst.
I love them.
Do not let them mislead you.
They like to dance, honey.
I know.
People hate that.
I like to dance all over your grave.
Yeah, it's cute.
You gotta take care of them right away. They will cause so many problems.
They're so cute.
Alex just wants to adopt them, meanwhile.
I do. I want like 20 of them, just roaming around the house, dancing and like
Smacking
killing
into
me.
you and... Oh my god, no! See what you've done? You've coddled them, and now they've ruined us. That's what happens when you invite a little blue demon to live with you. Oh, don't worry, Danny. They won't ruin everything.
Ah, yeah, Kermit H&D.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a bad place to be doing this. No. Yeah, it's better we start that level over anyways. Alright, there's just enough chests in this level to get back to full power, but I have to not take any hits. So none of this blue demon bullshit. Let's kill this baby before it
Kills us.
Yeah. Oh, what a cute little devil baby.
They're so cute.
I know they're tiny. They're in the original Ghosts and Goblins too, and they are even worse than that.
They just warm you.
They don't even care.
Devil babies. They'll make your dreams come true.
My favorite thing they do is they fly up off the screen, and sometimes they despawn, but sometimes not. Sometimes they just come back after you thought they despawned. Notice how after you double jump and throw, he does a somersault? That means the shot does double damage. That's a pro tip.
The pro tip. I will never get far enough to use it.
I could turn you into a champion at this game.
These babies.
I hate these babies.
You know what I would call these babies?
What?
Geniuses. In fact, I would even say they're super babies.
Alex, we clearly need to end this train. I better beat this level. Alex is talking about super babies again. That fucking baby!
Baby almost killed you.
I hate that baby.
I do too. It's a bad baby. It's a rude baby. It's like...
Alright, now we got this. This next chest should be a power-up. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you fuck! Took advantage of the fact I was on an incline. Oh my god.
Here they come!
Here come the babies! Fuck. Oh, this
I'm sorry, I'm
This
laughing.
should not
It's
be happening.
funny.
is a bad... I'm in a bad way.
It's just really funny that this devil is sending babies after you, and the babies are like really cute but totally fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's an evil man!
And now I'm a baby!
You're the baby!
Yay! Alex has now totally lost it.
Games are so good.
Games are art.
Oh, shout out to anyone watching us tonight.
Whoa!
Oh, mother! Ugh,
Good
assholes.
timing.
Ugh.
It's all like, you're not getting that one loop clear. Uh-uh. You thought you could beat me live? Uh-uh.
On stream? Are you trying to entertain an audience? Hell no.
I'm Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I ain't entertaining nobody. Okay, like a million ghosts spawned. Good. That's exactly what you want to happen during that part.
Wow. Kicking your ass.
Yeah. Okay, made it to the boss at least. With a super weak weapon.
Good luck. So who's this guy?
This is the Devil Part 2. No! Alright, new plan. We bring in the gold armor and we destroy him immediately.
Okay.
We got one more try after this.
The classics of game is Shaolin on the PS1.
Oh my god, I've never even heard of that.
Good.
It's gotta be some good shit.
Alright.
Is that baby gonna... Yeah, he sure did. See that? How he swooped all the way to the top of the screen being all like, oh, don't worry about me. I'm a good baby. Psych! I'm the world's shittiest baby!
Again, that's why I was calling them baby geniuses. The worst babies of them all.
Fucking Machiavelli babies. They're just in it for themselves. It's called Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I've seen nothing about baby blue demons.
Babies are ghouls and ghosts.
I ran away from that baby.
Yeah, the baby was too scary.
I'm not proud, but I think that was the right choice. Alright, if we can beat this red devil without losing our armor.
Please don't turn back into a baby.
Come on, bro.
Dude, just die!
Missed? Totally missed.
Oh my god. That was, God help me, that was pro. That was good. That was very good.
Yeah, this game is a heart attack a minute. And that's really the appeal, because even when you're super good at it, it can still fuck you over in so many different ways.
I like that move that just straight up kills everything.
And yeah, when you play it right, meaning when you play it without taking any hits, you can get super powerful, and that just builds momentum for yourself. Because you get so powerful, you start just blowing through things really quick. But one mistake, or rather just one bit of RNG sometimes, and that can just ruin your day. Like, hey, how about if just 5 ghosts spawn? How about if the ghosts never stop spawning?
You're doing so good, Danny.
What if infinite ghosts? Suck it, ghosts.
I am...
Alright, this is easy now. I just have to not fuck it up.
Okay, good luck against Satan, too.
It's cool, though, because we never fuck up.
That is true. I don't think we fucked up on stream, like, since we started.
Not a single time. Whoa! Late laser. Just making up the rules as we go along, I guess.
Man, we changed forms.
Satan 3.
Satans.
There's a lot of Satans in the Ghouls and Ghosts world. You know, it's called Makai Mura, which means Demon's Realm.
Okay, that makes sense why there's so many demons.
Or Devil Town, more like.
Lucky!
Yeah. The cool thing about this magic is it gives you a lot of invincibility. There we go, that's it.
God.
That's one loop of Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ah.
Only a little frightening. It got a little dicey near the end there, and no, I probably would not be able to do a 2-loop at this point with just 1 life left over, but I really like this game. It's super difficult for sure, but like we said before, it gives you all the tools you need to succeed. You just need to memorize all the things that need to go wrong, that might go wrong, because they will go wrong.
And you did it. Some GG gauze. Kermit saying H.
Nice, thank you. Glad to get Kermit's approval for that. Hey, tonight wasn't a total waste of time. We played a good game. This is top 10 material for sure.
Wow, that was good. That was good. You did good.
It's no Mask.
Nothing is
The Mask versus Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And yeah, with series tradition, you do need to beat this game twice, and it gets way harder in the second loop. Luckily, you're not going to see me fail the second loop, because I quit. I win.
You win?
Game over.
Game over. So Danny won. Danny just won. He just won.
Danny won. Super Ghouls and Ghosts 0.
Congratulations, Danny.
Alright, what's a game with good music? We need to put on some Judgment music.
Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
That's pretty good music.
Alright, it's ranking time.
Let's see if it has a sound test. We have approached the time of reckoning. Now is the time when we rank the platformers we play on Mascot Friday. Are they good? Are they bad? Are they somewhere in between? Most importantly, are they better or worse than Bubsy? Screen, please come back.
Oh, it's Inception.
This is also where we ask you for your opinion. If you think these games are better than Bubsy, give us an Angel Bubsy. And if they're worse, give us a Devil Bubsy. Tell us whether you want to send these games to heaven or hell.
Heaven or hell, let's Bubsy.
Let's Bubsy. Which of these games has good music?
Krungo, OBS ranks #1 because it's free and I know how to use it for the most part.
Yeah, it works. Thanks everyone for humoring me and watching Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I just really like that game.
It's a good game, and it was fun to watch you.
I know usually we're all business here, but sometimes we gotta have fun.
Oh yeah, the business-like nature of the Retro Pal.
I'm sad we didn't get to play Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, because man, that is a cursed game.
You know,
it is so cursed.
Smebs who's been a fan of the show and who I've known for quite a while, they've been asking for this game. We have to play it sometime.
It is more cursed than any other game I've ever played.
I just kind of just want to be like, no one believes Smeps that it's cursed. I think we should just have a stream.
A Porky Pig stream.
Yes, just call it
Porky Pig.
Porky
I don't know,
Pig.
just the way he looks, the way the game is bleak on all fronts. He looks more human than pig, which is just kind of disturbing.
Oh my god. That's a nightmare, Danny.
Yeah, see? Alright, I'm gonna start up the first level of ActRaiser, because that's Judgment music right there.
Alright, Danny's gonna do ActRaiser. Sir A, huh?
You know, this is a mascot platformer. God is the first mascot.
Danny. People are
You're just mad because you can't tell me otherwise.
Listen.
See? Where's your argument? Checkmate, theologians. Alright, with God at our side, and this heroic music playing in the background, let's rank some platformers. Alright, what did we play tonight? We played a bunch of bullshit, and then we played Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
First game we played was Nosferatu. Better or worse than Bubsy, chat? Better or worse than Bubsy?
Yeah, be honest. Is Nosferatu better or worse than Bubsy? I'm quite curious to see. That game looked pretty well made. It definitely looked like it took several years to make. The graphics, the character animation especially, were exceptional. And even the gameplay was pretty good. I say it represents a pared-down approach to Prince of Persia. That was a little bit more accessible, though it was still really, really tough.
Seen a lot of Angel Bubsies, and one Kermit saying H. But mostly almost all Angel Bubsies.
That Kermit is paying off in dividends. Okay, yeah, it's better than Bubsy. It's just so well made. They actually cared. There was a persistent art style. It was dark throughout. You got to punch a bunch of Frankensteins. Or more like the Frankensteins just beat the shit out of me. Why don't you scroll up a little bit?
Yeah.
I think this is at least top 50.
I agree. So, well, let's go with what's at number 50. It's Mischief Makers. Better or worse than Mischief Makers?
That's complicated. How about better or worse than Joe and Mac?
Okay.
Boy, that's also complicated. Where do you rank this game? Because it's not really like any other game we've played, is the thing. There's no real point of comparison.
Well, folks are saying worse. Crush Gal says above Cyborg 009, which I think makes sense. So I think...
That's a fine place.
Okay,
that would be a good place for a very much above average game.
How about somewhere between Rocky Rodent and Mischief Makers, I think is where it should go.
Okay. So let's say... Oh, I can't even be scientific about this. I can't say that it's like any other thing on this list. But just in terms of quality, maybe between Artie Lightfoot and Quackshot?
You know, that's what I'm feeling.
What do you think about that, y'all?
Krungo says that Rocky Rodent's better than Nosferatu. I agree in subject matter, but playing it, I really had a good time with Nosferatu.
Rocky Rodent is the world's best dine and dasher. I'll give him that.
It is one of the best games. But let's see, Below Monster Party I'm hearing. Man, folks want to put it a lot lower than we do.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could see the difficulty being a turnoff. It did get pretty hard right away. There was just too many Frankensteins.
But we do see some folks saying Avery and Gibdo saying between Quackshot and Artie Lightfoot, so... Okay, how about that?
Yeah, that's not too far off in either case. And, again, it's hard to rank this to begin with because it's so different from everything else. The real challenge will be when we rank Prince of Persia. Like, is that better or worse than Nosferatu?
Alright, so did Sega publish it as well, or did they just develop it?
Both developed and published, as far as I know.
Okay. Alright,
I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, next up, you might as well start scrolling down now, because we got the gruesome twosome of Magic Boy and the Mask. Let's start with Magic Boy. Is Magic Boy in his wonderful superhero costume, in his chubby ass Amiga face, is he better or worse than Bubsy? I do gotta admit, that game is dedicated to the Amiga aesthetic. It used the gradient backgrounds, everything had chubby cheeks that were shiny, you collected fruit constantly, and you died in one hit.
Devil, angel, devil, Willy Beamish.
Yeah, where does a Willy Beamish rank on this list? Okay, yeah, Magic Boy, not as good as Bubsy. Not even close, really. That's pretty sad. I'd much rather play Bubsy than Magic Boy.
True.
But just how bad is it? We'd have to find a game that was very limited in scope, possibly had one-hit kills, and was just generally unsatisfying to play. But we can't rank it too low, because we have another game to rank right after that.
Tasmania?
Tasmania,
Roadrunner Death Valley Rally? What are you thinking here?
I think it's above Roadrunner. Roadrunner was really slippery and bad. I'd put it more along the lines of something like Bravo Man, actually.
Okay, that's pretty high up.
Yeah, it was playable, but not anything you'd want to play, which is Bravo Man. Magic Boy and Bravo Man were made to be. It's also along the lines of Tempo Jr., where it's just like, whatever.
Video Game King says below Widget. That's pretty far down.
Yeah, Widget's pretty far down, and Widget was way more irritating to play than Magic Boy.
And Crush Gal says below Urusei Yatsura. I don't know if it's that bad.
We did manage to get through a few levels, and boy, I still didn't like it, but it's playable to an extent. Maybe something like Chester Cheetah, Too Cool to Fool?
Maybe. Krungo says below Home Improvement. No.
No. That's still worse. People really want to rank this low.
Oh, Lumno Wedding Bells isn't fun. Oh, I'm sorry, Crush Gal.
Save your vitriol for our next game.
Oh.
We're going to be much harsher on the mask, I'm sure.
Video Game King says below Marsupilami. I can see that. So, like, between Our Real Monsters and Marsupilami?
How about between Power Pigs and Yo Noid?
Ooh, I agree with that.
Let's do that.
Alright.
These are all games where it's just like, you can play it technically, but do you want to?
I'm just doing it. Alright.
When there's literally 130 games that are better than it, and counting.
That was Magic Boy.
Magic Boy for Super Nintendo.
JVC published and developed by Blue Turtle. Thank you for the info there. Electric Blue Blue. Let's put this in.
Blue Turtle. Never heard of him.
Me either.
Okay, The Mask for Super Nintendo. Based on the hit Jim Carrey movie. Related to Halloween because it's about a mask.
It is about a mask. That is true.
What can we say about this game? Well, first of all, better or worse than Bubsy? Let's make it official. Maybe there's some people who are fans of The Mask. Maybe one of you is the kid I gave that rental copy to.
And if you are, I'm sorry.
By the way, I'm sorry.
Devil Bubsy, Devil Bubsy, Devil Bubsy, Exploding 5-Head from GamePro, Devil Bubsy, Angry No Banana Cat, Devil Bubsy, Devil Bubsy, Devil Bubsy, Swarm of Bees.
Sounds good. And yeah, that is the score GamePro would give it, probably. They would at least give it a 4 out of 5.
We're seeing Send 'Em to Hell, let's see, Angry Gex,
He ruined the childhood.
Yeah, congrats.
I can't argue with that. That's the worst part.
Blab, that's a good point. Blab says the mask reminds me, or makes me think of Beethoven's Second for some reason.
How about we start at Beethoven's Second, then?
Okay.
Let's see where we can go from there. I wouldn't say it's as bad as that. Beethoven, he was a real ungainly animal. He was on 4 legs, just a huge hitbox. Everything hurt that dog, and it was a chore to play. I would at least say The Mask is better than Beethoven's Second.
It is, but is it better than Little Nicky?
Now you're talking.
That's the question. Is it better than Osomatsu-kun? And is it better than Home Improvement?
Let's go there. Let's go with Home Improvement. Is it better or worse than Home Improvement? Let's actually do this, because I think those games are kind of equivalent in a lot of ways. There was that big sprawling level design, just a lot of shit hitting you, not knowing where to go or what to do. Yeah, they're very much kin, those two games. And I would say that Home Improvement is the better game. Do y'all agree with me on that?
I agree.
Yeah. It's rare that I can say Home Improvement is better than anything else, but I think it's better than The Mask. How about you scroll down a little?
Oh god, even more?
I think we're getting close.
Oh my god, it's not better or worse than Bubsy 2 then?
It's better than Bubsy 2.
Okay, so what do you think? Below?
Let's say between Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt and Iron Man and Exo Manowar?
Okay.
That sound good to everyone?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, Iron Man and Exo Manowar was just depressing to play, and Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, it at least was based on a successful game, even though it was much less successful. It was a pretty disappointing follow-up to the Addams Family platformer. Yeah, The Mask fits right in as a barely playable but only just game. And a game that you would have hated to rent as a kid. I'm glad I didn't.
There we go.
Burn in Hell, The Mask.
Burn in Hell. And last but not least, your game of the night. It's Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Danny's just gonna say it's better than Bubsy.
Let's just go with the formality here. Do you think Super Ghouls and Ghosts is better or worse than Bubsy? I'm not gonna ban you if you think that it's worse. I am.
He will, actually. This is why I'm in charge of modding right now, because...
So let's work our way down the list while people get their votes in. Super Mario World, a better game. Kirby Superstar, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, also better games. Demon's Crest is actually an interesting point of comparison because it's a spin-off of the series. It's by Capcom, and it's just really similar thematically. Is it better than Demon's Crest? I actually don't know. I think Demon's Crest actually has a lot more to offer, it being open-ended, exploration-based.
I agree with you. I would actually put it above Dynamite Heady, below Demon's Crest. I'd actually put it below Dynamite Heady, but I don't want you to get mad at me. I have to live with you.
True. You gotta live with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I kind of like all those games equally. Demon's Crest, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Dynamite Heady, those are all good times, guaranteed.
You can lump them together then.
Yeah, that's just like a super group of great games. You could play those and have a genuinely fun time. Video Game King going after my heart, saying it's better than Super Mario World. Thank you. Your allegiance has been noted.
Oh,
I am being realistic here. Yeah, realistically, Super Mario World and those other games have more to offer. They're either lengthier, or they just have better mechanics, they're better balanced. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is really something for people who play a lot of video games. This is for obsessives, I would say. If you're obsessed with video games, it stands to reason you could get a lot out of this one, because it's just so challenging, and in a good way. Despite what people whine and moan about, it actually is well designed. You just need to be obsessive. Is that a bad thing? Yeah, totally. But it's also the truth. Put it between Demon's Crest and Dynamite Heady.
That sounds good to me, babe.
Sorry to pull rank here.
It's okay.
It's a genuinely good game, people. All you gotta do is put thousands of hours into it, and then you'll see how brilliant it is.
Capcom.
Capcom and Capcom.
Alright, wow.
Alright, Capcom starting to show up strong in the top 10. Meanwhile, we got Sega with, looks like, 5 games in the top 10. Meanwhile, Nintendo has a couple, and Capcom has a couple. This list is better balanced than I thought. Last week I said we'd play some Super Nintendo games to balance out the shit part of the list, because I was noticing we ranked a lot of Sega games real low. But we also rank a lot of Sega games real high. That's Sega for you, just the highs and the lows, compressed all into one. And Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm glad some people share my love for that game. I understand if you disagree, that's totally cool. It's good to have opinions, and as long as you don't threaten to kill me over it, that's fine.
Yeah, no one died.
I have very basic standards. We can agree to disagree. Let's not let violence play a way into it.
Just more important things get violent about, not video games. So,
exactly. Well, the most important thing is we had fun tonight.
And it's the weekend.
And it's the weekend. You made it to another weekend.
We made it to the weekend.
Thank you all for helping with another bout of ranking these games. Glad to put a new one in the top 10. Glad to finally show The Mask what for. I bet Jim Carrey is going to wake up feeling like he got punched in the face tomorrow. from our verbal berating. Nah, he's gonna wake up on a pile of money and be happy as shit. That asshole. Well, anyway, yeah, it's the weekend. Go enjoy the weekend. Go play some platformers. Go play some Super Ghouls and Ghosts. If you start now, you should be able to start speedrunning it in about 30 years. So catch up. Let me know when you do. We'll start a league or something. It should be fun.
People saying spank me in chat, so let me,
Good old spank me.
Alright, so if you liked our show, thank you so much. BMF is going to be streaming after the show, so you may want to host them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a look at who's streaming. I gotta pick out a host here.
So, if you do like our show, we do have a Patreon account. It's at patreon.com/retropals, and if you pitch in $5 a month, you can vote on what we play during our Wednesday streams. We do stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central, Fridays at 8 p.m. Central, and Mondays at 2 p.m. Central, where we play through every single Sega CD game. We're working through them all.
Yep, next Monday we're just going to continue with our chronological playthrough. Looks like next up is, weirdly enough, Prince of Persia and Secret of Monkey Island, so we should be checking those out on Monday. Meanwhile, if you're in our $5 plus tier on Patreon, you get to vote on this week's stream theme. Sorry, looking at my tablet and getting distracted here.
It's cool.
This week's theme is Trick or Treat. I'm asking people to pick out their favorite survival horror franchise, though I do warn them that you may not get what you expect. Because it's Trick or Treat.
It is.
It's going to be fun.
Probably more tricks and treats knowing Danny. If you want to vote on what we play on every Mascot Friday, please follow our Twitter account where we post our new videos, when we stream, and all those good polls, and occasionally funny goofs and memes with Kermit saying H.
Yep, looks forward to seeing Kermit saying H a lot more.
For the rest of your lives. And we do post highlights of our streams and original videos on YouTube. In fact, we will have a new original scripted video on Monday for all you folks. It is about Shogi, and it is pretty good. I liked it. I had a good time editing it.
Yeah.
IMHO.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Okay, I spilled all that I can spiel.
All right, good spiel.
Thank you.
It looks like BMF is indeed setting up here, so I'm going to give him a host. Check him out. He's good at video games, and his website, The Cutting Room Floor, is excellent.
It is.
Feel free to tell him so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks y'all for watching. We'll be back on Monday. Y'all have a good weekend.
See you, folks.
See you later.